What's up, guys? Captain Chunky Fish Circus. Today I'm going to show you something super cool. This is a new line winder from Bluewing, located down in Florida. And it is way more, I don't want to say complicated, but way more sophisticated than the old line winders that I'm used to using. I used to use a Berkley trilene machine that I got from a tackle shop a million years ago. And I actually had to hold my hand on the spool to create tension. I had to level wind it back and forth. That is not what this machine does. This machine does it all for you. It's actually going to control my tension through the actual bulk spool, and it's going to actually control my level wind through the actual level wind mechanism that it has. So I'm going to be spooling a Penn Authority 8500 spool, and I always put electrical tape on my spools before I do it. Basically, I'm just going to wrap this around, just so that it the braid grips to it, and I don't have to worry about the braid sliding on the actual spool. I'm going to just do a simple knot that I always do on all of my reels, which is basically a uni knot. Cool part about this, so this reel is going to be a little different. You guys are probably going to be like, why is that braid so heavy? This is a very specialized reel that I'm doing right here. This 8500 is actually going to have 100-pound Berkley X9 on it. And this is a reel that I use for any of the tuna popping or any of the stuff that we do down in Venice, Louisiana, where I'm literally fishing 30 pounds of drag at minimum. So this is only going to fit about 250 yards on it, but it's going to fit 250 yards of me being able to run 30 pounds of drag on this thing. So it'll be very cool. So I'm actually going to attach it on here to the spool. All right, I'll just crank it to where I get it. Then, on this screen here, I can actually set the parameters of what the spool actually is. I'm also going to go in here and I'm going to set how many yards I want to put on. And I'm going to put on 250 yards, which I think it's going to get 250 yards. It may take a little more, it may take a little less, but that'll get me started. I already have my parameters set up of my start point and my end point for the level wind, which is super cool that it's going to actually do this for me. I have my tension already set properly, which I have my tension at probably, I think it's like 5 pounds or 10 pounds, just to get it on tight on the beginning of the spool, so that when I do catch a big fish, it doesn't dig into the spool on me. It'll actually stay on the roll. It'll stay on the spool in the direct pattern that I want. Clamp this in, close this down, and I'm ready to start. All I do is hit the run button, and then I already have my parameters set right. And it's already starting. Now, as I'm spooling, which I have it going very slow. I have it going very slow because I'm new to this. I don't want to go super fast and have it, make a knot or me not get it on the way I want. But as it's spooling, I can actually come in here and I can adjust the points at which it stops going back and forth on the level wind. So right now, I'm pretty happy with how it's going on. It looks very level. A lot of tension in the line, which I'm very happy about, because with these big fish that we're dealing with, I don't want the braid to dig into it. So right now I also set that I want 250 yards, and right now I have my RPM set at about 225. I can actually speed that up if I want through the process once I feel comfortable with how it's going on the spool. Super cool. So right now I've put on 35 yards. And like I said, as I feel more comfortable with how it's getting laid down on the spool, I can increase that, which I'm going to. So now I'm at about 350 RPM, and it's going on very smooth, very even. I'm very happy with how it's going on. Like I said, as I'm going along here, I can actually change the parameters of how the level line's going back and forth, so I can add it. I'm actually going to speed it up a little because I'm really happy with how it's going right now. Right now I'm at about 400 RPM. amazing how this technology allows me to sit here and spool this, and I know it's going to be put on evenly, and I know it's going to have the right amount of tension that I need in order to fight a big fish. Right now I'm at about 135 yards of the 250 I'm going to put on. God, when I used to do this by myself with my Berkley machine, it would be clumpy on one side, light on the other. I would never get the right amount of pressure on. Right now this is giving me the perfect amount of pressure, and it is literally spooling it perfectly on the spool. Super impressed with how this is working. Coming up on 200 yards. Beautiful. And just like that, I spooled 250 yards. I actually want to add a little bit more, so I can go in here and just click on the exact amount I want to add. I overspool on my reels. I do that all the time just because I want to make sure that I have enough on there. I'm going to add another 25 yards. And then all I need to do is hit the run button again. And there you go. The parameters are already set. So it's going to go back just to put it on the way I want. So right now I'm at about 275 yards. I think I'm going to leave it there. I don't think I want to go any further. So I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like on the spool. So here, let me take this off. Cut my braid. Release my spool tensioner. Pull it back. Drop the spool. And as you can see, that's 100-pound braid put on with the right amount of pressure evenly across the spool. So check it out. This is the Bluewing line spooler. That was just a spinning reel. I'll probably do a review on a conventional reel as well. Super cool, super specific, and it does it perfect. And I don't have to change anything. So check it out, guys. Bluewing line winder.